Yes. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is.
But you love me for my twang.
That's right, it is Twangin' Tuesday. And on this day, I like to feature country music past, present, or future on the channel. Now, I first want to say to the person that's suggested a guy named Chad Brock Lightning something, I tried to do that song or that video, and because it's on Warner Brothers, I cannot do it, so I'm sorry.
Not today.
But it made me realize of another conversation that I was having with
The Shadow.
The Shadow?
The Shadow? The Shadow?
about, Randy Travis. And I was like, have you ever heard the song Three Wooden Crosses? And he was like, no, I haven't heard it. And I was like, oh.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
So that conversation just slipped into my mind right before I started doing it. And I was like, that's what I will do. I will do Three Wooden Crosses by Randy Travis.
That's a ticket.
Now, I love me some Randy Travis. I've tried to do like his normal video, like for Forever and Ever, Amen, and of course that's
Denied.
to me. But I thought when it comes to Three Wooden Crosses, because there was no video put out for it, there are plenty of people out there like me that would create a video for such a song.
Damn right. You goddamn right.
And I did find one for that, and that's the one I'm going to do. So, it does say that this song became Randy Travis's, I don't even know if I want to tell you that before I just go ahead and do the blammo. But let's take a look at what this song did do on the chart so I can go ahead and get this out of the way.
Now it's time for a breakdown.
And Blammo. It went to number 1 on the Hot Country Songs and number 31 on the Billboard Hot 100. Now it does say, now I can go back to that, it says that this song became Travis's 16th and final number 1 single, his first since Whisper My Name in 1994. So this song came out in 2002, I forgot to say that.
Dumbass.
So he hadn't had a number 1 song since 1994, had this song, and this was his last number 1 hit. Excuse me. So that is what I'm going to do. Now, the other thing I was going to talk about was that, because I didn't really have much to talk about before this video, except for the Super Bowl. And all I got to say about the Super Bowl is,
you just got your asses whipped by a bunch of goddamn
Eagles! The Eagles are coming!
because, when you're winning that many games and you're going on a three-peat, it's different in football because you have 11 other people on your side of the ball and 11 other people that are playing and whoever the backups are. They basically had a playbook of everything that Patrick Mahomes did, would do, Kelsey, everybody on that team, and they showed that but when I stopped watching the game, and I think that was around the time when Kendrick Lamar was doing his halftime show, it was like 20-something to nothing.
Suck. Yeah, suck. Like ass, balls.
Something like that, and I was like, you know what? I'm not watching this no more.
They're being slaughtered.
I didn't even watch any of the commercials or stuff like that. That's how uninterested I was in, because I had no dog in the fight. I didn't care who won. I usually root for the AFC over the NFC, but I got to give it up to Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley, because Barkley was a Penn State person who used to play us in the Big Ten, because me, I'm So, if you like videos like this and others on my channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm trying to do at least 5 videos each and every week. Keyword is on try. So, without any further ado, here is Randy Travis and 3 Wooden Crosses.
Have you taken a look lately at the cemetery at Emmett? There's a big bunch of cheap wooden crosses in one corner, all kind of crowded in together. That's the tribute to the last fools who tried to stop the war wagon. You like facts? $1.15 for the casket, 12 cents for the crosses. Pierce foots the bill. $1.27 seems a poor price to pay for a man's life, especially mine.
A farmer and a teacher, a hooker and a preacher, riding on a midnight bus bound for Mexico. One was headed for vacation, one for higher education, and 2 of them were searching for lost souls. That driver never ever saw the stop sign, 18-wheelers can't stop on a dime. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, heaven only knows. I guess it's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. That farmer left to harvest a home and 80 acres, the faith and love for growing things in his young son's heart. And that teacher left her wisdom in the minds of lots of children, and did her best to give them all a better start. And that preacher whispered, "Can't you see the promised land?" as he lay his blood-stained Bible in that hooker's hand. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, heaven only knows. I guess it's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. That's the story that our preacher told last Sunday, as he held that blood-stained Bible up for all of us to see. He said, "Bless the farmer and the teacher and the preacher who gave this Bible to my mama, who read it to me." There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, now I guess we know. It's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway.
All right, that is 3 Wooden Crosses by Randy Travis, and that song always gets to me because, you know, you're going along with the story that he's telling, and you're like, wow, and everything like that, and then you realize, you know, why isn't there 4 of them?
Do you know why? Do you know why?
And come to find out that it was the hooker who actually lived, and that actually changed her life around to the point to where here she is, you know, telling the story to her son, and her son ends up becoming the person who was there when, you know, his mother was in this accident, and who, you know, was willing to sit there and pray with them, even though it was him that was going up to the promised land at that time and not her. And so her life had to take on some type of meaning, because, you know, when you go through things like that, when you go through a tragedy, your mindset changes, and either you become somebody who doesn't care, you become, you know, maybe you're death-defying, you're doing all these things like jumping out of planes or jumping off of cliffs or whatever, because it's like, here I am, I'm living the life to my fullest.
I see where you're going with this.
Or you become somebody who, you know, doesn't do anything at all. They're just, you know, things are done to them.
Spitting facts, it could change your life.
And so it's a great story. It's a great sentiment, you know, even for those of you out there that have no faith in anything of a higher power. You have no faith in a higher power. It's still a good story, just like the Bible is a collection of great stories that stand the test of time. Whether you believe them or not, that's a whole nother subject. But there are life lessons to be learned by, you know, reading a book such as that. You know, I always heard back in the day that the word Bible stands for Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth.
Pretty good.
Damn good.
And I kind of like it like that, because there, you know, what's happening in the Bible, these are just basic things to tell people, like, look, you know, don't go down this road, because here's a story about somebody who went down this road. You might want to choose another path. And, you know, it's just things of that nature. Again, if you're a non-believer, that's fine. I don't want you coming for me in the comments by I don't believe in what I can't see and da 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 da. Don't do that. Just, you know, either you put in a good comment, or just
You can go your own way. Go your own way.
yeah, that's all I got to say. If you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.